Welcome to an exciting adventure exploring the fascinating world of finance. Have you ever heard of the eighth wonder of the world? For generations, the concept has both baffled and astounded financial experts and enthusiasts alike. Today, we will explore the reasons why compounding interest is often referred to as a prestigious concept, as we unravel its mysteries. The statement that compound interest is regarded as the eighth wonder of the world is attributed to the renowned physicist Albert Einstein. Let's embark on our exploration. Compounding is not solely a financial term. It is a powerful phenomenon that has the ability to significantly impact and shape your financial future. This formula is truly magical, as it has the power to turn small investments into immense wealth, create passive income streams, and minimize the need for lifelong hard work. It is an enduring force that has influenced the financial futures of individuals, businesses, and even entire nations. Let's explore the captivating realm of compounding. In this discussion, we will delve into the fascinating mathematical principles that drive exponential growth. We will also explore the captivating snowball effect it generates and the significant influence that time has on this phenomenon. Additionally, we will examine how compound interest can greatly enhance your returns. We will reveal its potential as a wealth multiplier, a source of passive income, and a risk mitigator. But that is not the only thing. We will share stories that provide historical evidence, demonstrating the consistent ability of compounding to deliver impressive returns in different financial markets. We will explore how it contributes to economic growth and development, playing a crucial role in shaping the global financial landscapes. If you're interested in learning why compounding is often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world, and how it can greatly impact your financial future, make sure you don't miss out. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Come and be a part of our community of financial explorers and visionaries as we set out on a journey to uncover the secrets of compounding. We will work together to uncover hidden knowledge, clarify complex ideas, and utilize the potential of compounding to create a financially stable and successful future. Please remember to like this video, share our channel with your friends and family, and subscribe to stay updated on the fascinating world of compounding. Let us embark on this enlightening journey together. Here are 10 reasons why Albert Einstein considered the compounding interest as the eighth wonder of the world. Reason number 1. Exponential growth. The term exponential growth describes a process in which something multiplies at a rate that remains constant over a certain amount of time. It implies that your investments create profits, and those earnings, in turn, generate additional earnings, leading to quick and considerable growth over the course of time. Compounding refers to the process by which earnings are generated. Consider the following scenario. You invest $10,000 at a rate of interest that accrues at 8% per year. You will have $10,800 in your possession once a year has passed, $10,000 plus $800. In the second year, you will get 8% interest, not just on the original $10,000, but also on the additional $10,800 that you have. Therefore, your annual income for the second year will be $864. Your entire investment will increase to $11,664 in value over a period of 2 years. As long as you keep doing what you're doing, the compounding effect will cause your money to grow considerably more quickly. Even though Albert Einstein isn't primarily known as a financial guru, this quote highlights the incredible power of compounding, demonstrating how even the most brilliant minds recognize its significance in wealth accumulation. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. Although Albert Einstein. Benjamin Franklin said it best when he said, "Money produces money, and the money that money makes more money." This adage highlights the recursive nature of compounding, which is the process by which money begets more money, thus establishing a self-sustaining cycle of wealth accumulation. Another quote from Benjamin Franklin, "Money makes money." John Bogle, the founder of Vanguard Group and widely regarded as a financial guru, is famous for his contributions to the fields of passive investing and index funds. Bogle advocated low-cost, diversified investment as a strategy for investors to gain from compounding over the long term by reducing fees and expenditures. He is most known for the quote, "In investing, you get what you don't pay for." Bogle also encouraged index funds. It is important to keep in mind that the most important lesson is that compounding makes it possible for your assets to grow at an astronomical rate, and the more time you give it to work for you, the more amazing the results become. It is a fundamental idea in both personal finance and investment, serving as the engine that propels the accumulation of wealth over the long run. Reason number 2, the effect of a snowball. Compounding is seen through the lens of the snowball effect. The image of a snowball rolling downhill is one that is often used to explain how compounding works in the process of wealth building. Your investment expands over time as a result of the compounding effect of profits leading to new earnings. Much as a snowball that rolls down a hill progressively gathers up more snow and rises in size as it goes. This mechanism speeds up the building of wealth, especially in situations where profits are reinvested and continue to compound. Take, for instance, the scenario in which you have $10,000 to invest initially in a company that pays dividends. The dividend for this stock is set at 5% each year. You will get a dividend payment of $500 after the first year, $10,000 multiplied by 5%. You choose to reinvest these dividends by purchasing more shares of the same company rather than spending them. Your investment is now in its second year, and you are collecting 5% interest not just on the initial $10,000, but also on the extra $500 that you added. Therefore, you get dividends amounting to $525, $10,500 multiplied by 5%. The continued reinvestment of dividends and maintenance of a holding position both contribute to an increase in the base investment amount, which in turn results in an earnings snowball effect. Understanding both the power of compound return and the difficulty of getting it is the heart and soul of understanding a lot of things, which is a popular saying attributed to Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's business partner. Charlie Munger emphasizes that having a solid understanding of the concept of compound returns is essential for achieving success in one's financial endeavors. The snowball effect, which is driven by compounding, plays a very important part in the achievement of those returns. The snowball effect is a striking demonstration of how continuous profits that are reinvested may lead to enormous wealth accumulation over time. In its most basic form, the snowball effect is as follows. As the compounding snowball acquires pace and gets bigger with each passing year, it motivates investors to maintain their commitment to their investments over the long term and exercise patience in the process. Reason number 3, the role of time. The significance of taking your time. When compounding, the passage of time is an essential component in the process of compounding. This is due to the fact that the more time that passes while your money is being compounded, the more significant of an effect it has on your wealth. The power of compounding is maximized when it is given a longer period of time to work its wonders, which highlights the need of making early investments and maintaining a patient disposition. Consider the case of two people, Alice and Bob, who wish to save for their retirement and have the same amount of money. Alice begins making annual payments of $5,000 beginning when she is 25 years old and continues doing so until she is 35 years old for a total of 10 years of contributions. Bob, on the other hand, begins contributing the same amount to an investment account when he is 35 years old and continues doing so until he is 65 years old, for a combined period of 30 years of contributions. Let's examine how their retirement funds compare when they reach the age of 65, assuming that their assets would return an average of 7% annually on average. Over the course of 10 years, Alice invested a total of $50,000. Her investments have a potential 30-year growth period. When she is 65 years old, her savings will amount to around $245,784. Bob, I have put a total of $200,000 into the market over the last 3 decades. His investments still have 30 years to accumulate more value. It is estimated that he will have saved around $444,572 by the time he is 65 years old. Bob is able to retire with less money than Alice does, despite the fact that he invests 3 times as much as she does. This is due to the fact that Alice began investing earlier, which gave her investments more time to compound. One of the most famous quotes attributed to Suze Orman is the following: "The purpose of retirement is to live off of your assets, not on them." Suze Orman is a well-known financial advisor who stresses the significance of amassing money in preparation for retirement. Compounding, because to the time element involved, is an essential component in the process of reaching this objective. If you get a head start on your retirement savings, your assets will have more time to grow, and you will be able to spend your retirement years living off the returns rather than drawing down the principal. In a nutshell, the time component of compounding highlights how important it is to get a head start on your investing path as soon as possible. When given the chance to compound and expand, even very little contributions may result in a large accumulation of wealth over the course of time. Reason number 4, interest accumulated daily. The importance of compound interest and how it works. Earning interest not only on the original principal amount, but also on the accumulated interest from prior periods is what's referred to as compound interest, and it's a process that takes place over time. This impact of compounding may considerably increase profits and is a critical factor in the creation of wealth over a lengthy period of time. Consider the following scenario. You have $10,000 that you want to save. You find a savings account that gives a 5% yearly interest rate. You will have an interest payment of $500 due to you at the conclusion of the first year, $10,000 multiplied by 5%. Your current grand total is $10,500 after today's deductions. You will get a total of $525 in interest for the second year, since you will earn 5% interest on the new amount of $10,500. At the conclusion of the second year, the total amount still owed to you is $11,025. With more time passing, the effectiveness of compound interest will become more obvious. Your wealth increases at a faster rate than it would if you were simply earning interest on the original $10,000 each year if you were using simple interest. This is because you are continuing to earn interest on both the principal and the interest that you have already earned. Dave Ramsey, a well-known personal finance guru, is credited with coining the popular saying, "Compound interest is your greatest friend while you're saving and your worst enemy when you're in debt." This quote emphasizes the dual nature of compound interest and is often attributed to Ramsey. When you combine saving with investing, it might work to your advantage by increasing the returns on your investments. However, if you are already in debt, compound interest may actually work against you by making the overall amount that you owe much larger. Compound interest is a fundamental concept in finance that illustrates how money may increase exponentially when invested intelligently. In its most basic form, compound interest explains how money can expand exponentially. Because it enables your money to snowball over time, it rewards both thinking in the long term and being diligent in one's savings or investing methods. Reason number 5, the multiplier of wealth. The power of compound interest to multiply wealth. Small, consistent payments have the potential to build into large wealth over time thanks to the force of compounding, which serves as a strong multiplier of wealth. Because of this impact, people are able to take advantage of the prospective benefits of regular saving and investing, even if their original contributions were relatively little. Consider the case of 2 people, Sarah and Mike, who each decide to start investing $200 each month. Sarah begins her investment career at the age of 25 and continues it until she is 65, while Mike begins his career at the age of 35 and continues it until he is 65. Let's compare their investments after they reach the age of 65, assuming that the average yearly return is 7%. Sarah makes an investment for a total of $96,000 over a period of 4 decades, $200 a month, 12 months, 40 years. Her investments are projected to rise to around $413,662 by the time she is 65 years old. Mike invests over the next 3 decades, putting away the same $200 each month, resulting in a total investment of $72,000. When he was 65 years old, the value of his assets would have nearly increased to $207,101. Sarah's assets have become much bigger despite the fact that she has contributed just $24,000 more than Mike has during the course of their investing periods. This is because Sarah's investments have been compounded for an additional 10 years. Popular saying attributed to financial author and expert David Bach. The single biggest mistake you can make in your financial life is not using your employer's retirement plan. David Bach, a financial author and expert, encourages people to take advantage of employer-sponsored retirement plans, such as 401ks, which often involve regular contributions that can benefit from compounding over time. These programs assist people in turning relatively modest payments made on a regular basis into large savings for retirement. In essence, compound interest acts as a wealth multiplier since it increases the effect that consistent payments have over the course of time. Individuals may experience significant growth in their wealth over time, even if they begin with a very modest amount of money, if they begin saving or investing at an early age and do so regularly. This highlights the need of patiently arranging one's finances in a systematic manner. Reason number 6, earnings via passive sources. Compound interest as a method of producing passive income. The process of enabling your assets to develop and create revenues over time without needing continual active labor or effort is an example of how compounding may lead to the formation of passive income streams. Earning money in a manner that requires little or no effort from the earner is known as passive income. This kind of income may reduce the requirement for active labor in the future. Imagine that you have a sizable investment portfolio that consists of various financial instruments such as equities and bonds. The process of compounding has resulted in the growth of your assets over time. Your investment portfolio has the potential to generate passive income for you in the form of dividends and interest payments from the bonds and equities it contains as its value rises. You won't have to put in any effort to get this income, so you may use it toward covering your living costs, going on trips, or achieving any of your other financial objectives. For illustration's sake, let's say that you had an investment portfolio of $1 million and it earns an average yearly return of 5%. In this scenario, you would get $50,000 per year in passive income. This income has the ability to not only give financial security, but also to partially replace the money you get from your current employment. The author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, is known for his popular saying that the key to financial freedom and great wealth is a person's ability or skill to convert earned income into passive income and/or portfolio income. Kiyosaki emphasizes the significance of shifting one's focus from relying solely on earned income, active work, to generating passive income through investments. The process of compounding is an essential component in attaining this change. The capacity of compounding to create passive income is an essential component in the process of accumulating wealth and attaining financial independence. It underlines the necessity of making solid investment decisions and persistently saving and investing over time to generate income streams that can support your financial objectives without the need for constant active effort. Specifically, it emphasizes the value of creating passive income streams that can support your financial goals without the need for continuous active work. Reason number 7, risk reduction and avoidance. Compounding as a strategy for risk mitigation. By allowing for progressive increase over time, compounding may assist to lessen the risk associated with investments. Compounding your assets allows you to spread the risk of your portfolio over a wider variety of holdings, and the consistent growth may act as a buffer against the swings and volatility of the market. Consider the following illustration. Say that you have a diverse investment portfolio consisting of stocks, bonds, and real estate. Compounding is the process by which the returns on your assets are generated over time. During this time, the performance of certain assets may be spectacular, while the performance of others may fluctuate between periods of strong and weak periods. Compounding has the advantage of helping to even out variations over time, which is a significant benefit. When one asset class is experiencing a decline in value, other asset classes may be doing better, resulting to an increase in the value of the portfolio as a whole. The slow increase that is offered by compounding may decrease the influence that short-term market volatility has on your total wealth. This is because compounding allows for gradual growth. Popular saying attributed to Mark Twain: October. This is one of the peculiarly dangerous months to speculate in stocks. The others are July, January, September, April, November, May, March, June, December, August, and February. This witty saying attributed to Mark Twain sheds light on the unpredictability of the stock market. Compounding may be used to provide a counterweight to the volatility of the market by highlighting the significance of slow development over the long term as well as diversity. Hence, compounding is a method that may reduce the risk associated with investments by encouraging the diversification of assets and slow but steady expansion. You will be better able to weather the ups and downs of the market if you have a long-term perspective and allow your investments to compound. This will eventually result in a reduction in the total risk that your portfolio faces. Reason number 8, evidence from the past. The compounding method's proven track record in history. The historical proof of the efficacy of compounding is one of the primary reasons why it is sometimes referred to as the 8th wonder of the world. It has, over the course of time, consistently provided exceptional returns throughout a broad variety of financial markets, which demonstrates its strength in terms of wealth generation. The influence of compounding may be seen, for instance, in the historical data from the stock market. Take, for instance, the S&P 500, which is a benchmark index consisting of large-cap equities traded in the United States. Between the years 1926 and 2020, the S&P 500 index generated an estimated yearly return of 10% on average. If you had put $10,000 into the S&P 500 index in 1926 and allowed it to compound over the next 91 years, the value of your investment would have increased to more than $53 million by the year 2020. This extraordinary rise is illustrative of the historical evidence of the effectiveness of compounding in the stock market. Popular saying attributed to Peter Lynch: the stock market is filled with individuals who know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. Peter Lynch, a well-known fund manager, is quoted as saying that long-term investors who understand the value of compounding tend to reap the benefits of impressive returns over time, rather than getting caught up in short-term market fluctuations. This is because long-term investors don't get caught up in the fluctuations of the stock market. Compounding has continuously offered favorable returns to patient investors throughout history, as seen by the historical performance of numerous asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, and real estate. These gains may be attributed to the power of compounding. It lends credence to the notion that the power of compounding, when given enough time, may transform relatively modest investments into a large amount of wealth. In a nutshell, the available data from the past lends credence to the idea that compounding has been a dependable and efficient method of wealth generation across a number of different financial markets. It highlights the need of taking a long-term view, as well as the advantages of allowing investments to compound over a period of time. Reason number 9, main engine of the economy. The role of compounding in the growth and development of the economy. Compounding is not only a potent force on an individual level, but it also plays a crucial role in driving economic growth and development on a larger scale. This is because compounding works by increasing the effect of previous actions. The development of the entire economy is facilitated in a manner that helps to its growth when consumers and firms save, invest, and reinvest their profits. Consider the case of a nation where the proportion of people who save money and invest it is expanding. These people build up capital that they may put to use for productive endeavors by setting aside a part of their earnings in the form of savings accounts and investing the money in a variety of assets such as stocks, bonds, and real estate. Capital like this may be used to finance new company ventures, public works projects, and technical advances, all of which contribute to economic expansion. In addition, when companies take the earnings they make and reinvest them in expanding their operations, increasing the number of people they have, and developing new products, this has a multiplier impact on the economy. This results in a rise in economic activity, the development of new jobs, and an improvement in the population's quality of life. The following is a well-known phrase attributed to Albert Einstein. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the universe. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. This renowned remark may be applied to both people and whole economies. Countries that understand how to harness the power of compounding and use it via sound economic policies and investments are more likely to achieve growth and development that is both sustainable and long-lasting. In a nutshell, the process of compounding is an economic engine that propels personal and national expansion and progress. It inspires individuals to save money, make investments, and think creatively, all of which contribute to an increase in economic output and general prosperity for the whole community. Recognizing the significance of compounding is vital for both policymakers and people who want to contribute to the growth of an economy that is more strong and affluent. Reason number 10, applicability to every situation. The compounding method has universal applicability. The concepts of compounding may be applied to a broad variety of different financial situations, which makes it a flexible and important idea to keep in mind while doing financial planning. Understanding how compounding works may help you make more educated choices about your finances, whether you're trying to pay off debt, save money, or invest. For instance, investments. As was just said, compounding is a concept that is often related with the returns on investments. Allowing your investments to compound over time may result in significant increases in wealth, regardless of whether those investments are in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or other types of assets. Even with savings accounts, compounding still plays a part in the growth of money over time. When you put money into a savings account that offers interest, the interest that was gained on your first deposit is automatically reinvested, at which point it starts collecting more interest. Your savings might increase as a result of this over time. When it comes to dealing with debt, compounding may work against you, despite the fact that it might work in your favor when it comes to investing and saving money. If you carry a load on your credit card, for instance, the interest that you owe may accumulate at a rate that is often rather high. This means that the amount of interest that you owe can quickly increase if you do not pay down your balance. A powerful statement attributed to Dave Ramsey says, "Personal finance is 80% behavior and just 20% head knowledge." Dave Ramsey stresses the need of having a strong grasp of financial concepts such as compounding, but he also emphasizes the significance of applying this information via appropriate financial behaviors. For example, using compounding to your advantage by saving money and investing it properly, or avoiding taking on debt with high interest rates, may have a major influence on your overall financial well-being. In short, since compounding can be applied to any situation, it is an essential notion to have in mind while engaging in any kind of financial planning. Recognizing how compounding works and making educated financial choices based on this knowledge may lead to greater financial results. This is true regardless of whether your goal is to increase your wealth, save for the future, or manage your debt. In conclusion, the reasons why compounding interest is often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world have been revealed. The ability to drive exponential growth, generate passive income, and influence economic destinies is truly awe-inspiring. If you have found these insights into the wonders of compounding intriguing and valuable, we kindly invite you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Come and join us as we continue to explore the world of financial wisdom. Together, we will embark on a journey to unlock the incredible potential of compounding, allowing you to achieve your own financial success. Make sure you take advantage of this opportunity to create wealth and ensure a stable financial future.